Broadcasting from the Studio Clubhouse, Radio Free Radio, WRFR, Hampton, Virginia.
Welcome to Deprogrammed. My name is Justin Wilson, and I'm really excited about this. We're talking about Radiohead today, and the fact of the matter is, I think I love Radiohead way more than I thought I did. So I can't wait to talk about it. But first, before we really delve into this, you're listening live on Radio Free Radio, radiofradio.com. You know that already, but you may not know that you can go to patreon.com/radiofreeradio. $1 gets you literally everything. It gets you Popped from earlier tonight. It gets you the Nate Project from earlier tonight. It gets you this program. It gets you the following program, Dead Week with Shakespeare Teasley. It gets you the Nights at the Round Table with Brian Lewis. It gets you every program that we put out on Radio Free Radio for life. Like until you decide, I've given enough. I want out, or until or as it grows. All I'm saying is this station's growing. We're doing big things. We're going to do even bigger things with your help. So with that being said, like I said, I found out that I love Radiohead way more than I thought. Radiohead was one of the first bands that I decided, man, when Deprogrammed really starts getting going, I'm going to do a Radiohead. And I thought, I'll get my 10, 15 songs. It won't be that hard. It'll be, it'll be fun. I'll get to talk with some friends about Radiohead. I started listening to Radiohead, started listening to the albums, and holy shit, before I knew it, I had 50 songs. I'm like, well, fuck, this is going to be difficult. So let me introduce my guests and see how their experience was. Ladies and gents, I'm joined by Matt Wade.
Hi.
The lovely and talented. How many shows have we done this week?
17 shows.
Yes. The very lovely and talented Brian Lewis.
Hi.
He hosts Nights at the Round Table. And Shakespeare Teasley, I'm sorry. The other name, Darius.
Hi.
I've known you as for
Hi.
years. Shakespeare Teasley. Yeah, I got you, man. I can hear you. Can you not hear you?
I can't, but, I don't like hearing me.
You're too on the headphone thing. Can you hear everybody else and just not you?
I can't hear anything, but that's okay. We'll work it out as we go.
Oh, okay. But you're number 2. If no, you're not. You're number 4, I think.
You're number 1 in my heart.
Oh, no, that's not it.
Oh. Okay.
It's okay. I'm not going to be upset.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out.
Your dulcet tones.
We'll figure it out.
Right.
Matt, how was putting together your list?
Good.
What did Radiohead mean to you?
It became a real Sophie's choice, I'll be honest, because number 1, my list started out as just OK Computer.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I don't know how to not put any of these on there.
I can see that.
I tried very hard to do the cool thing and stay away from singles, but there's some singles that I just had to add.
Oh yeah,
because they're just that good.
Well, there's also like a distinction with Radiohead singles that they're not like typical singles. Like
well, especially after Kid A, when there's really no official singles. I think Hail to the Thief had like There. I think
they had radio releases.
They had radio releases.
They made a video for that one, but it wasn't.
They made
like
a video,
official,
but it wasn't. Yeah, they kind of stopped. They got away from the whole.
Then they started giving away stuff.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
they did. Yeah,
well, I paid $20.
I'd pay.
So I'm good like that.
Brian, I actually saw you physically on the Facebook machine commiserating about your list.
Dude, I would say the same thing as Sophie's Choice for me. This has been one of the hardest decisions of my life, making only 10 Radiohead songs.
Like, I don't even know if these are my favorite. These are just kind of, I just kind of made decisions.
I
made some decisions. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make some hard decisions. I'm just gonna knock some stuff off.
These are my super emo choices, like the ones that like just wrench at my soul. And then the last, like I had Sod 11, and I was like, I gotta cut one, and I cut it for it's political though. Why I cut it?
Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
As we get there.
I feel like I don't know if any of this is true for anybody else. I feel like my my honorable mention 10 are just as strong as my 10.
See, I found that every time I'm going to make a list, like 2, maybe 3 songs, automatics.
Yeah.
And then there's like the 7 that it's like they could easily have been the honorable mentions.
Yeah.
And, just I heard them at the right time.
I feel like I could swap mine and I'd be okay.
Yeah.
Except for one song.
Shakespeare, how was your putting your list together?
It was hard. I'm a depressing type individual, and forcing me to go through like all of my favorite depressing music. I'm surprised I made it here.
Oh.
To be honest with you.
I mean, yeah, sitting alone with Radiohead for
Yeah.
for days
like
upon
that's
days.
the job, right? Like
Yeah.
this is the only thing I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
I'll say like it was crazy hard for me. But what I try to do is I tried to deal with like my best versions of Radiohead, if that kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Like, I feel like there's several things that they do very well, so I tried to kind of key in on the best of those things.
Okay.
Type of deal. But it was painful. It was excruciating, man.
It was
My
a
favorite
lot.
band.
It was a lot more tough than I had really thought it was going to be. Now I don't know if Matt's done one before. I don't know if Brian and Shakespeare, if you've had the chance to listen to Deprogrammed yet.
I meant to do that earlier today, but I'm a terrible fucking
it out,
employee here.
You're fine. But okay, so
This is the one where they do politics, right?
no,
That's
no,
Ron's.
that's Ron.
Ron to the
And
house.
you
A
a little bit.
little bit.
Yeah.
This is the one that I'm on, right? That I talk about nothing for like an hour.
No,
That's,
that's
the good
Knights
show.
of the Round Table.
That's the show
That's
people
the
listen to.
good
Oh,
show.
okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, so the idea is we're going to each give a song off of our top 10.
Okay.
If it lands on all 4 of ours, it's automatically in the show's top 10, period. No questions asked. It's in. If it's on 3 of 4, we'll put a mark next to it. If it's in 2 of 4, we'll put a mark next to it. If it's on nobody else's, you exit off your list, and it doesn't make the list. Now, if we come
Will
up...
there be derision in that case? Can we make
Could
fun
be.
of people?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make fun of everyone.
If we get more than 10, then the discussion becomes which ones do we cut together. So that'll be fun.
What if something gets 5 votes?
Then there's some crazy
Some
counting
amazing-
going on.
like
Yeah.
someone showed up that isn't supposed to be here.
Amazing.
Okay, so I think I'm going to kick it off. And I found the trend. I am a sucker for a good track 1. I mean, it happens with every band.
And you know what? As I was putting my list together, I was thinking I'm falling right back. I think me and Justin are going to have the number ones discussion again. I'm falling right back in there. I'm right there with you.
well,
Wow.
I mean, it's
I
radio.
love a good number one track.
You know what I mean?
I love and they're good at it because especially with a couple of their concept albums, the kickoff song is important. Setting the mood.
You need to set the tone right, and with Radiohead, they're really damn good at setting the tone for the records. Full disclosure, nothing from King of Limbs made my list at all. That's not to say it's a bad record.
I have an honorable mention from King of Limbs.
I do too.
It's
It's my
I'm with
11.
you.
It's a good record. I didn't get enough time with it to really let any of the songs grow on me, and none of them struck me
You
right.
got happy, didn't you?
Can I say the first
You got
controversial
happy.
thing?
Sure.
I hate King of Limbs.
All right, well, I'm off. I'm out,
Okay,
guys.
well-
I'm out of here. It was fun doing the show, guys.
It was good meeting you, fake fans. We're
I
gonna talk
don't
about
like
this.
King of Limbs. I just don't like it.
I can get it because it's on that same wavelength of Amnesiac Kid A, and I could see why people wouldn't like it. It's a lot of bleeps and bloops, and that's
It's an open question whether Radiohead can do any wrong
No.
in general.
Absolutely not.
Oh, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying me personally, I don't like it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can dig that.
I mean, do you not like it on a level of like Pablo Honey?
No, that's ridiculous.
yeah.
I actually pulled something for Pablo. On my
Oh.
honorable mention.
I thought
I didn't
about it,
even
but I
listen to
didn't.
You didn't listen to it?
Like
I got
myself.
some
Give it-
Pablo on there. You got
It's
to.
not bad.
You can't be too.
Well, that's my number one is Creep.
All right, I'm off the show again. I just said it a minute ago, but this time I'm serious.
Here's the thing. The creep
Oh my gosh,
discussion,
he actually
all
did
right?
Creep.
We have to.
He
talk.
actually did
We have to.
He
talk.
actually put Creep.
We have to talk about
No,
Creep.
you
don't
got to. And if you guys want to be the guys that decried one of the best songs of all time, go ahead. I am a deep in the core
I don't even
Radiohead
feel like it's
fans, but
like
I cannot
Radiohead's
decry.
best song.
It's
You
not
cannot
at
decry
all.
what that song, like the biggest impact.
Look, yeah,
they
from
drove
from,
out.
from an
Like, you have to
impact
give it to
standpoint, I will give you that argument.
It's the only reason why it makes my list.
As your top 10, that shouldn't be on there. It should be an honorable mention at best, just because of the impact of it.
It's hard for me to take away their Excalibur. It just I get it. I get every reason why it shouldn't make
I don't
the
even
list.
feel like it's the definitive Radiohead song at
Holy
this point.
no, it's not the definitive, but it is one of their top 10 best songs. They're just tired of hearing it. We're tired of hearing it. They're tired of playing it.
I will say this:
It's a good song.
I don't know who Radiohead is without Creep, and that kept Creep on my honorable mentions until today. Until today, I was listening. I was listening to "Hail the Thief" on the way over, and I was like, "Yeah, you know what? Creep's finally out.
Well,
I finally found something."
These guys.
Creep was
These
replaced
guys.
by another song
Yeah.
that I think is
yeah.
just as good as Creep.
Is it on your list? You
It's
wanna
on
go
my
there?
honorable
Let's
mention.
go.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's start cracking into top tens here. Then I'm gonna go with a track one. I was just talking about "Hail the Thief." 2 + 2 = 5. Oh my God. When "Hail the Thief" came out,
Love it.
I don't want to say I was out of Radiohead because that's not true. But I thought old Radiohead was gone. I thought the OK Computer. I thought, all right, so they're doing computer stuff and that's it. That's cool. I dig that. But I don't think I'm never getting rockin' Radiohead again. 2 + 2 = 5.
And it's
hits
a
my ears.
slow build and then boom explodes.
Yeah, you're not even paying attention. Like it's a simple line, but it hits me right in the ear, right the right way. I feel like a lot of times when I'm talking to people, they're not paying attention to me.
Put it on repeat. I'll listen to it all day.
Yeah, 2 + 2 = 5. So it's on Matt's.
It narrowly missed mine.
Oh, I get it though.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Mine too.
that's
Is it on
it's
your
one of my
honorable?
favorite songs.
Missed yours?
It missed mine
Yeah,
too. You
but
guys
yeah.
are twofer on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put
Right.
an X by it because
I will have no problems with
two
that being
of
on the
four.
list.
Yeah, it's,
Wouldn't get upset, but
No.
all right, Brian,
I,
you want
I
to
genuinely love that song a lot.
take a stab?
Yeah, my first is actually my number one of all time.
Ooh,
Exit music for a film.
oh God,
not bad, but it
Yeah.
didn't make my
It's
list.
on mine.
God.
It's one of the greatest songs I've ever heard
It's
in my
on
life.
mine, and
That's
it's
two?
so depressing.
Yeah, I know. And,
It
and
is.
most of mine are depressing.
It's deliciously
It
depressing.
bottoms
Yeah.
me out so bad.
It's so good. Like I feel so good when I listen to it because I've like, I'm not alone in the universe of being this sad fucking
It's
loser.
so-
There it is.
It might be one of the saddest songs of all time.
It's
It's
so
sad,
great.
so
that,
good.
When the
Yeah.
bass
It
kicks in
just-
at the end, oh my god,
It's sad, so
and it
good.
just kind of like it kind of slows to a crawl, and it's just it ends with just him and his voice, and it's sad.
love it.
Sad times.
That's why I love it.
Oh, I want to just listen to it and cut right now.
wish we had ASCAP so we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, really, shit. No, if we could play those songs, I would never leave. This would be
Patreon-
like a 3-hour show.
Patreon.com/Radio Free Radio.
It
We
was-
want to get our ASCAP.
Yeah.
It was really hard for me not to just put all of OK Computer.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah,
knows
me
how
too.
See, the
important that
hardest
album
cut
is to me.
the hardest albums to cut for me were Hail the Thief and In Rainbows, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll get to In Rainbows when they come up, because I think me and Justin both had a revelation when we were listening to
So
it.
Exit Music didn't make my top 10, but made my honorable mentions. So I'm putting a circle by it because 3 of 4. So
Okay.
it's in the conversation. Darius,
Yes.
you want to take a stab here?
I go Kid A. And
Okay.
I go Optimistic.
Okay, I dig it.
It's respectable.
Very
One of my favorite
respectable.
songs.
Well,
Love it.
again, it's a radio song, but is it really?
It's good.
It's
Nah.
a damn good radio song. It's a
Oh, they never had a
Big
bad
Fish
I don't think
Eat
I've
the
ever
little
heard that
ones.
on the radio.
Big Fish Eat the
Yeah.
Little Ones.
96X.
Yeah.
96X used to play it a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I say a lot. but-
XM played a lot of Kid A,
Yeah.
and that was right around the time when XM was coming out. So Optimistic was on all the time.
Oddly enough, and this is going to get a lot of weird looks, Hanson does a great cover of Optimistic.
Oh my god, I wish you didn't say that. I wish I didn't hear
It's
that.
weird.
It is weird.
It's a weird thing to say to
frozen.
us.
I'll give credit where credit's due. And my wife's a huge Hanson fan, and she played that. And
I was gonna say it's either her or Jenny Blake that
Yeah.
Are you saying Hanson
Blake.
or like an indie band named Handsome?
handsome.
Both.
Let's you know what? Let's assume it's handsome and move on, and never mention it again.
Yes.
We'll never bring this up.
so did
No, Hanson
No.
didn't make anyone else's list.
No.
did Optimistic land
No,
on
it did
anybody?
not.
No, but I can't begrudge
All
it.
alone.
Man, these
I
guys.
get it. All alone.
I
It is what
I
it
wrestled
is.
with it. I wrestled with
Me
it,
too.
and I went with another one.
It wasn't even close for me.
God, how big
really?
it gets,
Yeah.
how small it gets, how powerful it gets. Amazing.
Big ones eat the little ones. Matt, take a stab.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna swing
big?
for the Paranoid Android.
Yes.
That is on mine.
That
Thank
has
you.
to be a.
I was wondering
everyone.
how like boutique we were going to get here, guys.
Well, it's
Like,
tough. It's
how
tough.
auteur.
It has to be number one because it's my number one song of all time.
That's the one that made my
It's
top 10
so
narrowly. I had to cut a
complex.
song for that one because
Really?
I think it's the greatest multi-layered song since
Yes.
since A Day in the Life of the Beatles.
Absolutely,
It takes you on a
there's so
journey.
many changes and just I love how it just gets evil for a second and then I love it.
And again, take it back to lyrics. You don't remember, you don't even remember my name. I said, listen to this. I really did not realize how big of a Radiohead fan I was until I'm like really just delving in and listening
I have
to
to go
radio,
with
nothing
mine.
but.
It really is one of the best like layered
Yeah, no, it
cake
absolutely
of a
is.
song. It really is like you push play and you're like you're in a movie.
It shouldn't
for
have
those
been a
minutes.
single.
It was on the radio.
The fact
shouldn't have
that
been a
it was a single and relatively uncut, I believe, it was not cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like 6.5 minutes.
No,
long.
yeah, it's that's fucking awesome.
It's a journey.
yeah.
And the
And
video,
the video
for
is
it.
fantastic.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
three or
The
four.
Robin cartoon.
I mean,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
really kind of what brought me to Radiohead.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that
It spoke to me. I remember like it was
was
like late at
MTV
night. And it
playing
came on, and I'm like, "What is this?" And
Yeah.
the music matched me, and that was it for me.
It's like it's that on 120 minutes, and I was like, I got to check out OK Computer.
Yeah, I
The
was
Creep guys are putting good music out.
I was. Can I say I was slightly aroused by that video as a child?
Yes,
Slightly.
you can
Slightly?
because I was too.
Oh,
I don't know why.
I wasn't a child. I was like what?
And I
12
was
years
20.
old when it came out.
I was 20.
I was like 13 when it came out. I don't know. When did that album come out? 96?
97.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I was 14. Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
20.
Those are my prime masturbating years, and that's when that video came out. So,
So we've got our first that lands on all four of us.
cool.
There you go.
Beautiful. Okay, so
Players
we,
will
9
think.
more to go. All right, so well, we're tossing out radio stuff here, so I'm going to toss this one out. I might be wrong.
It's I suggested that for a band today to cover, and you know that because you saw
Yes,
it.
I did see it.
Yeah, I did not make it on my list though.
It was very narrow for me.
Yeah?
I really that was
Wasn't
it was
in
between
contention.
it was between that
Down.
optimistic and the one I ended up putting on my honorable.
Yeah. I might be wrong, and I was.
It was.
If we had a top 17,
If
it would have
that's
been on there.
like if that's being wrong though,
That's how you know how good this band is, though, guys. I mean,
Yeah,
like
the
when you
sh-
look
the
at the long and short of
the
the
stuff we're
discography.
throwing out.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
All right, Brian.
This is one of my favorites, probably my second favorite song of all time from Radiohead. Talk show host.
Yes.
No.
So it's on 2. So it's
Yeah.
getting a mark.
So you guys
Oh my
don't
God.
like happier, like tuned up,
No.
like romantic Radiohead,
No.
like Edgar Allan Poe Radiohead. You don't like that. Because talk shows.
That's not true because I think there's
that's
one
the good
that's
stuff.
that's very
That's good
upbeat.
stuff. Well, I mean,
that
they
me and
never do
Justin
super
will at
upbeat
least
stuff.
match on.
That and Paranoid Android is the only upbeat on my list. Gotta say.
Well, I mean, how upbeat? does it
It's getting depressing, guys. Let's strap in.
It's
all right?
going
All
down.
right.
You,
We're gonna
you,
be
you,
crying.
Get away
you might
from the
actually want to strap my
knives.
wrists down so I
Stay
don't
away
slip
from the
them all
knives
even
at
the
home,
rest of my
Knives
list.
out. Yeah. Darius, your turn.
I go back to Kid A and I go everything in its right place.
Yes.
That was
Track
my
one.
11th that I cut for Paranoid Android.
That's
Oh,
on my,
It was between those two.
that's
Did
on my
did
honorable.
Get you? Ja,
That's
Maroon.
that's the one I was talking about that I chose between optimistic. It was between optimistic that and I might be wrong.
Yeah, there
and I
are
went everything in this.
there are a
right
few that
place.
I would say are quintessential Radiohead songs. And that's one of them.
And again-
It's such a like that song is just ugh.
Great
and
track
again,
one.
it's just on
I
my.
can give my right arm to say I wrote that song.
that
Right?
that Rhodes piano though.
I think
Use
yeah.
the left.
I think that ended up on my honorary just because so much. Because in Rainbows actually surprised me.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Now it's actually your turn, Matt.
I'm gonna go. I hate to be the OK Computer guy, but I might as well knock him out. Electioneering.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it on
I
my
knew me
honorable
and Justin
mention.
would match.
Wasn't close, but it's very
Wasn't
respectable.
close.
No, like
It's
if,
respectable.
maybe if it was top 25, I'd put
Too
that on there.
upbeat.
Yeah, if I had like 5 more slots.
Yeah.
I
could
don't know.
slide some of
Electioneering
these in.
just because I feel like the first half of OK Computer really brings you down so much, and then it goes into Fitter Happier,
Yeah.
and then boom, just Electioneering kicks off.
Got
and
that
it's just,
riff.
It's a great riff.
It is a
the-
great riff.
It's
way
a
the
great.
drums kick
I,
in.
I guess. I mean, it's one of the more. It's one of the more rocky things on OK Computer. And
That's
absolutely.
another thing
I
that
love
jumped
it.
out at me when I was doing this. It's like they really have some great riffs, and we don't
Yeah.
necessarily
yeah.
always give them credit for it, like a riffy band type
No.
of deal. But as you go down, they've got some stuff I'd put up there with some stuff I've ever heard.
Not just riffs; they've got good bass lines.
yeah, I mean,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they're a solid band. They're the best. They're my favorite band, and I don't want to be too much of a homer, but yeah, they're great.
It's yeah.
They're the band I'm most obsessed with, and I wouldn't even say they're my favorite band, but they're the band I spend most of my time getting to know and listening to everything. And I'm obsessed with a new song every 6 months, like since I was 13 years old.
Yeah.
like I love Radiohead so much.
What is it right now?
Right now, it is back to something it was originally, which is on my list, so I won't mention.
Oh,
it.
okay.
I'll mention it when I name drop it.
All right, so I guess I'm going to be the first one to trot out one from the Bends. We've been talking about track ones. I'm in love with track ones. Planet Telex.
Yep.
Oh
top
my
10.
God, I love Planet Telex.
I do too.
I mean, not only is it a great track one,
Is
it's
this just a thing between you and I? We just love track ones.
Radiohead has some solid openers.
Yeah,
on most of the
always.
records.
It doesn't seem like because we had the same thing with Weezer. We've got a ton of track one Weezers
see,
that we
Weezer
love.
The
has
difference-
10 songs.
the difference between Weezer and Radiohead is I feel like
Well, there's a huge difference.
well, yeah, but I mean I feel like Weezer
Musicianship?
One's good.
okay. I feel like Weezer like front loads their albums.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That is true. That is true.
yeah.
Like the first 5 tracks are almost always gold, and then it's like the back half you're
I can
you're
see that.
hit and miss.
I would totally say that.
Where Radiohead is straight fire,
Yeah.
the entire record.
It's spit on fire.
But Planet Telex, oh my God! It not only is it a great open for the Bends, I feel like it could have fit in on OK Computer. Like it's like that nice
I
bridge.
feel like it fits better on.
clearly.
I feel like it sets the proper precedent for.
I feel like it was on the right album.
I'm not saying that it should have been on OK Computer. I'm just saying like
could have been.
it's that nice. You see the
I
morphing
feel like
happening
I feel like the Benz is ahead of its time anyway.
a little bit. Yeah, totally. So how many did that land?
No, none.
Me, just me.
Led
Just
Zeppelin.
just
Yeah.
Matt. All right, so I'm gonna put a mark by that.
You and I are matching up.
Yeah, Brian.
I will bookend that album for you right now and give you my third favorite Radiohead song of all time, and that is Street Spirit. Spade Up.
That one was my last, literally
So
one of my last
close.
cuts.
It was so close. I cut that one too.
Now I feel bad.
Like I said, we're getting depressing, guys. It's
Yeah.
you're gonna keep going down this very dark rabbit hole with me. No, that might be the first Radiohead song I fell in love with, like deeply in love with, and listened to obsessively.
I get that.
Yeah, it's like it speaks to me in so many fucking levels, man. I love that song. I'll never get tired of hearing it.
Darius.
Fake plastic trees.
Okay.
Very respectable. But
Yeah,
not mine.
absolutely.
I had
Not on
I
mine
had
either.
trouble cutting that because
Me too.
again it was
I love it, but
I'm
It's
not on.
such a great album.
Anything above like 95 BPMs, you're out. Like it's done.
well, I mean,
Did I smirk during that song? Change it.
no, fake plastic trees is a great tune.
That's a great song.
But again, I had
I
trouble
went the other way on my honorable.
because I had Planet Telex was in like there was no taking that one out for me.
And it
And I
got
got a
beaten
couple
out on
others.
mine for another Benz song.
Yeah, I've got 2
I
others.
actually cut a lot of the bends. I mean,
I did too.
technically,
I
Talk
thought
Show
the
Host
Benz
was
was gonna
Benz
be-
Yeah.
because it's a single from Street Spirit, but those are the only 2 songs from that.
I
record
thought Benz
put
was
on.
going to be more represented on my list, but yeah, I just started
Yeah.
cutting it.
Yeah.
Cut.
It was
No.
honestly the later albums that were really hard for me to cut.
Yeah, they got better.
Yeah.
They really did. As I was going down, like the later albums, as they went, you can tell they maybe found themselves more. I don't know what to call it, but they were more Radiohead. The essence was there, and I
Benz is a
glommed
good album
onto it
though.
harder.
Benz is
No,
a
I can't.
fantastic
I take
album.
nothing away from it. Yeah.
All right.
I guess the Benz is more of a product of its
How
time.
many bands would
Yeah.
kill to say
Yeah.
they had
I-
the bins? Like,
I think
in there?
if there are 2 albums of Radioheads that could be called victims of their time, it's Pablo Honey. And the
I feel
Bends.
like the
I would agree
Benz
with that.
though.
everything else is timeless.
I think being a little older, the Benz it hits high school for me.
sure.
So a little more nostalgia.
Well, try another one there, Matt. It's your turn.
Well, then let's go Benz. Let's go Just.
That's on my honorable mentions.
Do it to yourself.
Respectable.
That's the one I had cut fake plastic trees for. Was just. I had to.
I would have made that move too. Actually,
You do it for yourself.
Yeah.
You and only
Do
you.
it for your country.
Well, what's that run of songs with just in it? I think I have all 3 in it. There's like
a
run of
3. Maybe.
I don't want to.
Oh yeah, I do. I got it too.
I don't want to toss them all out there, but
I got it too.
all right. Well,
No, actually, I ended up putting it over to my honorable mention.
All right, so let's bring it back. Actually, you know what? Let's trot into In Rainbows. This one was, remember I said there's like three that are getting in no matter what? This is one of them. This is my second favorite Radiohead song of all times. And before, this was going on no matter what. All I Need.
Abso-fucking-lutely, that is on my list.
Right?
That I had 3 songs that I was like, you could put a gun to my head. And I was like, I don't know which one to pick, and that was one of them. That's the one that won.
Yeah. All I Need. Oh, it hits Darius's list.
No, I went another way.
It is
it's got
absolutely
I mean,
sublime.
since we're counting honorables, right? Like
Yes,
for
yeah.
the 2.5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm in there for the All I Need then.
Good. All I Need is Wowzers McTavish.
I think that comes down for me to just not spending enough time within Rainbows.
I get that.
It's such a hauntingly beautiful song. It was when I was supposed to be married last time. That was gonna be our like walking down the aisle song.
Yeah.
Is All I Need. Like, oh, I love that song so
that
much.
little
be
bass
awesome,
line.
dude.
Well, I don't know what it was about In Rainbows, but when it came out, I dropped $20 on it and then listened to it a couple of times and I was like,
I get that.
Something else.
You know what happened to me is
It was also a weird time in my life.
I downloaded them all and I had them in my MP3 player.
Yeah.
But I'd never listened to it together. Like the songs would come up in shuffle. And that,
oh no, you have to listen to it.
Yeah. That did that album a great
Yeah,
disservice.
you can't shuffle Radiohead. It's not a shuffle band.
They're not.
No,
No,
not at all.
I had the opposite experience with In Rainbows. It came out at a time when I was like going through a big breakup, and like that record, I put that record on one time, like naked, just laying on my floor and just let the bass reverberate, and it was like a religious experience.
I also fell into the trap of reading all the stuff about it supposedly being a companion piece to OK Computer, and I didn't see it.
See, I would put that. I couldn't tell you which is my favorite album between In Rainbows, OK Computer, and The Bends. I couldn't pick because they're all on the same level to me.
Eh.
I get that. Well, you want to trot out another one? We've still only got one that has hit all 4 of us.
That's Paranoid Android.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Well, I had All I Need from In Rainbows, so I will go another one. Fog Again Live, which is a B-side from the Hail to the Thief era.
Oh, Brian going
It's
deep.
on Comlag.
Brian going deep.
For the layperson.
Unfortunately.
Deep
It
I
is
didn't go very deep.
It is a piano encore with Tom Waits, or not Tom Waits. Oh my God,
Nice.
with Tom York.
Got Tom Waits.
Another great Tom.
Yeah, and I was
no,
yeah. Go ahead.
but it's so depressing and so beautiful. I love it so much. It has maybe my favorite lyric of Radiohead's history.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Trot it up there. Let's hear it.
Some things never wash away. Did you go bad? Did you go bad?
Oh.
Like I almost got that tattooed on me. It just the way he sings it. Oh my God, man, so good.
All right, Shakespeare.
Sidebar. One of the other like hard parts of this list was that I'm a Tom York fan. Like you guys listen to me like his like
I
latest music?
have everything. Yeah.
Some of his stuff could go on here.
I would absolutely say that.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like he really has some good stuff.
I would say Analyze is my favorite of all time. It's such a great fucking
like
song.
yeah, like because I write to Tom York by himself. But so I'm gonna be real simple. I'm gonna go Kid A.
Okay.
Kid A.
Ah,
Did not
the
land on
titular
mine.
track did not on mine.
Exactly. Had to go to titular track. I love the way that it sets it off. I love the way. I mean, if you guys can kind of hear it in your head, I kind of percolates in and then begins. Like that's all. It just always hooks me for some reason. I don't know.
Here's my problem: is there was songs from Kid A that I knew were going to be either in the 10 or honorable mention,
Right.
and I went back and listened to those, and then I was like, I've got plenty of time. I'll listen to all the records. I got 3/4 of the way through Hail of the Thief, and I never got Kid A's full listen to. I feel like I did a disservice to Kid A and wasn't able to listen to the whole thing and,
Right,
and see if
vet it
there's something maybe that slipped through my memory cracks. That
It forgives you.
I hope so.
I gotta say that is one of my least favorite Radiohead songs.
But
Really?
Kid A?
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, Kid A?
I don't know why it's a great song. I never really listened
Just
to
don't
it.
connect to it. I mean, it's just like me and the really,
I think
really deep
I think
electronic
it might
stuff.
have. I
You
may
know,
be tainted
it's
for me.
one of their. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you, but
Yeah.
like I was thinking about it in my head is the writing. It's like it's one of their least personal songs.
That's probably
It's
what
kind of like
it
a
is.
Radiohead song, but I don't know if it has a Tom York kind of connection
Yeah,
type of deal.
I think once I saw John Mayer play it at a show once, I was like,
the best.
I didn't not live. I did not go to a John
Bodies
Mayer
of
show.
Wonderland.
Yes, you
No, but like it was on TV or something. He played Kid A. Like just I was like, this is I hate you.
It's done.
I hate life.
We're done here. It's like a baby bird once you put your hands on it and get the stink off.
Matt, trotting one out.
John Mayer.
I am gonna go Hail to the
Mayer.
Thief. I'm gonna go Punch Out at a Wedding.
That's on mine.
Let's see. It made my honorable mentions.
We're good here.
That was the one I got to pick from Hell to the Thief, technically, because one's from B-side, but
Did
that
you
was
say
so
you-
hard.
It hit you too?
Mentions.
Mentions? Okay.
Nice.
All right. Well, that's on all four of ours.
This is a long list, dude. This is crazy.
All right. Okay, I've been sitting on this one, and I think it's probably my favorite. Mixomatosis.
Oh yeah, it's on my honorable.
That is an honorable for me. Yeah.
So it's on.
and
at
it,
least-
Didn't make mine. I don't know. If
And
two
really, it
honorable-
could have gone
This is
either
like
way.
spades, like two possibles equal a book, or I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a great song.
I love Mixomatosis. Again, it's got that like very different driving beat to it. It's actually I feel like at a time I sent it over to you, Darius. I wanted you to like get your people on it, and I've always wanted somebody to take a
Wait, I'm
crack
sorry,
at it.
who's
Rap
people?
at it. I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, I want somebody like a rapper to take a crack at it.
Oh, I thought
Gotta
you said
find one of
rap
those.
battle. That didn't make any sense.
Rap battle?
At one point, he
I want
gave me
you-
the record to kind of like do what us rappers do to it.
Yeah.
I want you and Tom York to have
Like
a
just
rap battle of that
Rap
song.
over it.
Yes.
Can we
Mom,
make that
Us to
happen?
do a
Dad
version
came
of the
home.
Ghost.
Get him on the phone.
There.
All right,
The gloom-
Tom York, call in,
Little did
please.
you guys know.
Little you know.
Line one, Tom York, you're on.
Go. Brian, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go with the one of my top songs of all time. How to Disappear Completely.
Yes.
It was on mine and I took it
How
off.
not? Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That song is that song encompasses it just encompasses anxiety, and the fact that it was inspired by Michael Stipe just makes it better.
Yes. Yes. And also, just I love the title. Is there a more Radiohead title than that?
Yeah.
Hard to argue. Yeah. All right. Shakespeare, your turn.
Okay. Let's see which one you guys are going to shout down.
We're going to connect now.
My one King of Limbs.
no, we're not.
Lotus Flower. I like Lotus Flower.
Ooh.
It's the one thing I like on that album.
Yeah.
I would have said Separator was mine. Like
It's the
honorable.
only thing I can grab from that album. Man. Like I feel like King of Limbs is.
I love.
It's
King
the
of Limbs.
Godfather 3 of Radiohead.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa,
records.
whoa, whoa,
Wow.
whoa, whoa!
Don't
whoa.
you defend
Nobody
Godfather.
likes that.
Whoa!
Yeah, nobody likes Godfather 3. There are
But you
people
know.
that like King of Limbs.
Tom York.
I'm not one of them. Tom York likes it.
He likes it a lot, actually.
Stipe likes it.
I really like it.
That's a
my
good
Tom
Tom
York.
York. Very
I
good.
think you guys need to give King Limbs an honest listen to.
I think I need to because I gave it the one time through. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. Just nothing hit me like, yeah, I need this
Like
on my
struck you.
list. I need this.
Can
This
I
was
just
great.
not do that.
The ending of that record is like the last couple tracks are so fucking good though.
Maybe I'll listen to it in reverse.
I recommend listening to it in reverse.
Matt, your turn.
Sounds like Coldplay.
Well, I feel like possibly
Coldplay in this
Coldplay.
discussion.
What the hell?
They play it backwards.
I went yellow. No,
yellow.
I think my only remaining in Rainbow is Body Snatchers.
That's good.
That is
That is
really
good.
good.
That was
That's the radio tune.
an honorable mention for me from that
It
record.
was consideration, but it's good.
Yeah, same here. Consideration, but cut. But if it's on,
X.
What about spider webs?
oh man, here I go back into. Oh, you know what? Let's stick with In Rainbows. I got Jigsaw falling into place.
Yeah, that went off. That was there. Then it wasn't there.
Oh,
I'm
I
going to
hit-
approve of every song from that record, whether I have it on my list or not.
did it hit you?
No.
No. Okay.
Aw.
All right.
Double middle fingers,
That
Justin.
counts
that's
as
okay.
3. So you're in.
Brian, it's
All
your
right.
turn. Toss
All
one
right.
out there.
I'm going to go with Like Spinning Plates, the live version from I Might Be Wrong, which is this is the song I'm currently obsessed with again for like the third time.
The live version?
Yeah, it's so fucking beautiful, man. Oh my god.
Is I
It
Might Be
wasn't
Wrong
live.
all live?
Yeah.
I have to give that a try.
Like the Amnesiac version doesn't do much for me,
Right.
but the live version, holy fucking shit, it's so good. It's so it's right in my wheelhouse of Radiohead songs. It's mainly Tom York.
I
but,
like listening to it now in my head.
Yeah, it's so
It's like,
like
You
that.
can hear it.
yeah.
It's man. I learned how to play that on piano recently, and I can play that and fucking videotape all day long.
You still like videotape?
That's another one that almost
Mine
made
too.
my list.
Yeah.
Almost made it.
All right,
So close.
Shakespeare.
It's my turn again. High and Dry.
It's on my
The
honorable.
Bends.
I'm not hating on it.
Honestly, I think just listening to High and Dry over and over because it was just big on the radio around here. I feel like it's as strong as Creep is.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like it's just as strong as Creep.
They
Why
both
is
made
it
my
not the
list.
Creep? Why is Creep and why is High and Dry not Creep?
Because Creep
because-
is so personal. Like I think, like when you look at the songwriting, just strip away everything else.
I don't think
of
Creep
it.
is personal.
Oh, eesh.
I think it's intentionally superficial because they all hated that song when they wrote it anyway. Like they were half serious.
I can dig it.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the story, right? That he was Johnny Greenwood was trying to ruin the song.
Yeah.
That's where that came from. He was trying to ruin it. He hated it so much.
I can think of 10 great songs that have mistakes all up in it. You know, like whatever the sum.
Mistakes that then
The sum
became the
total.
greatest attribute to the song, though.
Well, that's
Michael
like-
Jackson, just look over my shoulders, honey. That was a
That's
mistake.
like what's that band? Quiet Riot. They fucked up that the only hit single they ever had. The Come On Feel the Noise.
Yeah.
Like they played it terrible on purpose, but then they couldn't fuck it up that bad enough, like where
Right, yeah.
it didn't get released. And it's the biggest song they've ever done, and they hated it while they were recording it. Like the drummer tried to fuck it up, and they're like,
Everything about
"Why
that
aren't you
song
fucking
is-
up that song?"
Overdrive.
Everything about that song is terrible. The fact that they spelled "cum" C-U-M.
It's a cover. Too.
I think
hate
it's a
them.
sexual innuendo.
That's
they didn't even
Is it a
write that.
cover?
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah,
even
it's a
write
cover.
that.
It's a Slade cover, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry I brought up fucking
C-U-M
Quiet
what?
Riot.
Yeah.
Huh?
meaning what?
Meaning what?
C-U-M what?
Come on, feel the noise.
Oh, okay.
C-U-M. Like is
Apparently,
ejaculate.
Brian thinks it's
I think it's sexual. I'm not sure though.
I don't know.
Sexual innuendo.
All I know is my dad has that song, and I'm like, my dad's a fucking pervert, man.
I will say this about High and Dry. High and Dry almost made it because I learned it on guitar and I play it for my son, and he loves the song, and it's just like you were saying about learning it on the piano. When you learn this, like that's one of the reasons Creep was on the list for so long, because I learned how to play it. It's simple, and
There's a reason you learned how to play it. It's a good song.
well, plus it was easy. But like I
Well,
found
this is the only one I could learn.
I learned a handful, but High and Dry definitely one of them. That one was a hard cut for me.
It's a great song.
Paranoid I enjoyed. Can you play that?
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah. How fast did you quit?
Actually, I tried for way longer than I should have
Yeah.
before I threw my
I
guitar
heard you
across the
go
room.
insane.
Matt, toss one out at us.
Wolf at the Door.
Oh man, I'm so mad I didn't have
I
it on my
love that
list.
song.
I love that album. God damn it, it's such a great album.
Really do. I felt like it got ripped apart by like the critics when it came
I mean,
out,
the,
and I
the,
felt
the
bad
band
for
doesn't
loving
like it as much either.
Really?
Yeah, like I've read stuff about the band that they thought it was like a half of a good idea.
Okay, cool, but that one half is a really great idea.
That record start to finish is fucking flawless to me.
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's my turn again. I guess I gotta start trotting out the old. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta trot out the first tracks. All right, taking it back to Paranoid Android. I got Airbag.
Yep.
Yep,
Ooh.
it's a great one. I don't have it, but it's good. I was just saying yep as I agree. Sorry.
Oh. But it hit 3 of 4. So
I got it.
Because
it's
mentions
in the,
count.
it's in the
Mentions count.
it's in the conversation.
It's in my main.
Alrighty, Brian.
All right, this is the last one on my list that wasn't mentioned already. True Love Waits.
Yeah,
From
it's gonna
I Might Be
keep
Wrong.
waiting. It's gonna keep waiting.
It's alive, obviously. So and
Yeah.
it's just Tom York with a guitar, and it's so fucking great. It's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Shakespeare.
All of my songs have been taken.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Eddie Murphy.
All right, you want to trot out a couple more, and then we'll start trying to form our 10 here.
yeah. You want some of my honorables?
Yeah.
Has to be Let Down.
Let Down did
That's a
not.
good one.
Yeah, did not. Well, I mean, so at this point, it's just going to be on you and me. So
Okay.
we're just trying to get a couple extra in the conversation, I guess.
And my honorable are really. I was trying to go popular to swing for the fences, hopefully to make some matches.
Okay, so the last one on my top 10, I've got Packed Like Sardines in a Crushed Tin Box.
I took it off.
It's a track one, and again,
and it's a good track
such
where it won.
Yeah.
such a great tone setter.
Not on my list, but a good song though.
It's a good song.
I'll sign off on that.
My only Pablo, honey, and I have a feeling I actually put Stop Whispering because I really just love it.
I would have said
care
like anyone
I
can
don't
play
care
guitar.
if you guys like it.
Even though that was a single too technically.
Yeah.
It's a good song though.
All right, let me ask you. Let me trot this one out because I love claps. We Suck Young Blood.
That almost made my list.
Yeah.
I adore that song so much, man.
It's. I mean, again, you were talking about Tom, and it's Tom and his piano, and then it's just like very, very pulled back drums, if any.
Yeah.
Is it a
no, it's
stomp?
just- I think it's stomps and claps, man.
Stomps and claps,
Yeah.
and just the. I love the clap because it's off. It's like
And you've had it twice.
Can we isolate where he says I love the clap and just
Yeah,
use that
there's
for
no
promos
need.
from now on?
You already have it.
beautiful.
I gotta say, a minimalist Radiohead song that almost made my list. I don't know why I love it so much, but I do. It's my favorite song to sing.
Yeah,
You and Whose Army.
that one was
Such
a
a
late
great
cut for
song.
me too.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that one. All right, well, let me see what we got here,
The Bends.
and we.
Anyone? The Bends.
Nope. Well, I had from the Bends, My Iron Lung,
Oh yeah.
and that was actually on my list.
No
And then,
Karma Police.
And then I pushed it out. No Karma Police. One of the songs I learned how to play though.
I actually really love Karma Police a lot.
I do too.
I
I,
like the
could
song.
not put it
It was
on
on
my
my
honorable.
mentions.
I didn't put it
couldn't-
on my list.
Those are my mentions. It was in the 10, but
Anybody have Nude?
No, God, I love that fucking
but
song.
I took it
though.
off. Another one I took off.
I cried when they played it live. Does that count?
Yeah, I think so.
that's a vote.
The only other. No, I've got Idiotech.
Oh, that's a good
that
one.
was so close.
That's a
So
good
glad
one.
it made someone else's.
Yeah.
No, it's really good.
I got Knives Out.
Knives Out's good too, man.
National
I-
Anthem.
No.
I'm surprised I didn't make anybody's list.
That's my honorable.
That's one of the first bass lines I ever learned.
It's so good.
Subterranean Homesick Alien.
I took it off because
yeah.
I thought I was going too heavy. Okay, computer. 15 step.
That would have been. That's a great opening track.
Everything in its right place.
That
Yes, we
that
said that.
We
that,
got that one.
Oh, we got that one.
that was my 11.
That's in. Thank
Oh,
God. That song's so good.
All right, so we
I think
actually
that's all mine.
we have this may have been the I forgot I have Nice Dream as well, and that's
Oh,
the three in a row. Nice
Nice
Dream,
Dream's good.
just My Iron Lung.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the order right,
No,
but
but
it's
close.
the three of them. I think it's the three songs. So I'm serious. I think this is the most we've ever landed with
Pure?
everybody on. Yeah, we've landed 2, Paranoid Android and A Punch Up at a Wedding, are both in. So now we've got to get 8. Okay. So let's see. What did I say? The circles were 3. So we've got Mixomatosis,
Yes.
All I Need.
All I need. Oh yes, absolutely.
All I Need.
that has to go.
Yeah,
on
all I
that list.
need has to go on.
That has to go on. that list.
Matt's the only one who
I got
missed.
no problem with it.
Okay, so
Not
let's
so much.
get All I Need in because I'm cool with pushing that one through.
Yeah, I wouldn't fight against it.
All right. Airbag, Everything in its Right Place.
Yes.
Everything in the right place should go. I think it should go on there.
I feel like it's definitive.
Yeah, it's got to be in there.
All right. So, wow, we're getting through it here. Let's see. What time is it? 49. Okay. Let's see. 2. Nope, that's Idiotech was 2. Exit Music for a Film was 3.
Yes. We had to put that in.
I feel like we have to.
You
Yeah.
have
But
to.
that's just
I'll
because
fight.
fight
it's
it?
one of my favorites.
I like the song.
I'll fight for
It's
it.
my favorite of all time, if that means anything.
Oh, let's go cut.
1, 2.
Not together. Separate. Alone.
3,
I mean, I was gonna do that
4.
when I got home. but-
So we already got 5 through. All right, so now we'll go through. Oh wait, 3 of us had Mixomatosis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Darius,
Yeah.
And
I like
then-
the song. I remember it. But
and then Airbag
I'm-
was the other one.
I'm fine with Mixomatosis.
all I
honestly.
need made it, right?
All I
Yes.
need's in.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So the last that only had 3 is Mixomatosis and Airbag. Do we want both, or do we want to cut
Between
one?
those two, I would say Mixomatosis.
Feel
Yeah,
like
I'll
agree.
take Mixomatosis.
Yeah. All right, so we'll cut Airbag. We'll take Mixomatosis in. All right, so now we're getting down to these. Were just 2 of us had
boy.
these. All right, 2 and 2 equals 5. Okay.
I
What
cannot
are
argue
the
if it
other
makes
2
that
votes
list.
that
I
we
really,
have? We got 4 songs. How many songs
All right, so
have 2 votes?
now let's go. Let's
I
go.
would fight for 2 + 2.
2 + 2 equals 5. Planet Telex, Electioneering, Idiotech each had 2.
Out of all that, 2
2 plus 2 equals 5, and Idiotech are my
Thank
two.
you.
from
Okay,
that.
as long as Idiotech makes it, I can deal.
If that gets 2 plus 2, and yes.
All right, so seems like 2 plus 2 is
Yeah.
So we'll lose Planet Telex, and we'll push Idiotech through.
Yes.
All right. So where are we at now? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're at 7. Okay, 3 more. We've got electioneering, talk show host, how to disappear completely, like spinning plates.
All right, so everything
like-
I picked is what you're saying.
Talk show host. And
I
How
feel
to
like out
Disappear
of all
Completely.
that, how to disappear completely has to go.
Has
to
to
go?
in.
Guys,
Or-
go
okay.
in.
Go in, yeah.
A talk show. I don't know.
Yeah, I
good
like talk show
song.
host. That's a strong one for me.
All right. Well, let's toss the last one in here in this discussion too, because the only other one is high and dry. Are we cool? Does that one get through? Do we lose it?
High and dry.
Yeah.
How many slots left?
We got
Is that over talk show
3,
host?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 2 spots left.
And
It's between talk show host, how I disappear completely, like spinning plates, high and dry. I'm leaning towards how I disappear completely.
Yep.
yes.
Completely.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right, so-
I thought that,
really
I
only
thought
have
that
one
was already
slot
going
left.
in.
All right, so now we've got 1 left. Talk show host, like spinning plates, high and dry.
Talk show host.
Talk show host for me.
I say high and dry.
Man, this one's tough. Because I can understand the argument for high and dry. Totally.
I can too, man.
Like,
I'm
it's just
I'm
as important as
like
creep.
like I know I'm not gonna win with like spinning plates here, so I'm fine with either of those. My vote is on talk show host though.
Oh, I forgot. Electioneering is still in the running here, too.
Yeah, that's not for me.
No, that's not really in the running.
Okay.
No, it's not.
So,
Which one?
No, it's not really.
So it's basically down to talk show host and high and dry. And it's on me. Man, that hurts. Because that's hard to pick from. Man. Like everything.
Don't leave me dry.
I know. And that's what's hard because I now have a more physical connection to that song.
No, it sucks. I
From learning.
want to.
It
It's got to be talk show host. It's
Did you
gotta
just
be,
say
it's
it sucks though?
gotta- It's got to be talk show host.
The guy who came in
beginning
with
of that song
creep
is
says
just
that
mean.
high and dry sucks.
It's just mean. What? Me? No, I said
Exactly.
it's on my list. What are you talking
Oh, I
about?
thought you said high and dry
No,
sucks.
and yes, the guy who picked their best, most popular song, yeah. The guy who got more songs on this
I was
list,
ready
yeah.
to fight you.
I think I made the 10.
Okay, let's see.
I'm ready for you to make this decision.
I want you. Come on. It's the intro.
Oh my
The
God.
way it comes
So
in.
popular. Don't you want to be popular?
See, that's the thing that's
popular,
fighting against
Justin.
high and dry.
Oh my God. You
Is
guys
it-
are so
it's the
anti-popular,
radio.
it kills me.
Exactly.
All tours.
I just oftentimes
Shakespeare wants to be popular.
I just oftentimes
popular,
don't
Justin.
feel
My
like
list was almost all B-sides, so
Yeah.
I'm
Be
that
popular. Justin, be popular. Man, it's great over here being popular.
I'm leaning talk show host.
We all float down here.
guy. I mean, we're all talk show hosts right now. I think we should fucking get talk show hosts.
Technically, we're all talk show hosts. He's right.
That's
Can we do
You know
one
what?
for the
I'm
home
changing
team?
mine.
Can we
You
do
know,
one
that's
for
the
home
best
team?
argument. That's like the only argument that could change me.
Drop the mic.
I say go
You
talk
can't
shows
afford
now.
new ones.
Okay.
Brian's totally right.
He's right.
Totally redeemed yourself.
All right, so let's run it down real quick before we get on out of here. Mixamatosis, All I Need, Paranoid Android, Everything in its right place, A Punch Up at a Wedding, Idiotech, Exit Music for a Film, Talk Show Host, How to Disappear Completely.
I'm totally fine with this list.
The most
Love this
depressing.
It is.
It's the most
very
depressing.
depressing.
It's
playlist.
Radiohead.
It's very depressing, but holy shit,
I'm
that's
listening
good.
to it at home. I'm loving this list.
I make a
decided
Spotify
to
list
like
and
Radiohead.
Let's go.
I'm gonna rig a device where I can masturbate and cut my wrists at the same time.
Sounds like a party.
so I'll be
Awesome.
putting together. I'll put together the article tomorrow. It'll have YouTube lists or YouTube links for anybody who's interested in hearing these tunes. It'll also have a Spotify playlist if you're into Spotify.
I hope you don't like in rainbows. It's not on Spotify for some reason.
No, that's because they own the rights to that and every
Oh.
album after it. And Tom York doesn't like Spotify.
Aw,
He was
hates
actually the first
Spotify.
one to come out against it for
Yeah.
screwing over artists. But
Well,
the
no,
but,
yeah,
but the other
everybody-
albums are all
That's
by
why I
the
love
record
it.
company. So
All I Need is the only thing that made it, though, right?
yeah,
Think.
but
So
that
I'll send a link to it.
cutting every song on that record was really hard for me. And the one of the B-sides is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Man, I tell you, giving In Rainbows that second listen was like one of the best things I've ever done.
And,
Yeah.
and listen to In Rainbows 2. It's like the EP of like the sessions for it. Holy shit, there's some good stuff on there.
Yeah, just going through their whole discography is just it was great. It was great. It's a great
What
assignment.
number is Creep?
Number 0.
to you guys?
Oh, so it's first.
Thank you guys so much for doing this with me. This was a blast.
I don't have a choice. You made me do all these shows.
I had a lot of fun talking Radiohead with you guys. So coming up next is Dead Week with Shakespeare Teasley. So you're sticking around. I'm sticking around.
Yes.
I won't be on that.
I'm going to go slit my wrist and listen to radio.
Oh,
Let's go. That's the intro we need.
right.
Slit your wrists and we'll be right back.
We've got the death machine.
We do have the Death Machine. And just a reminder, patreon.com/Radio Free Radio. If you dig this show, you dig any of the shows you've heard tonight, $1 gets you the entire archive. That's the best way to explain it. And
Yeah.
it helps us greatly because we've got equipment that we need to upgrade. I don't want to say we're in a garage. It's a
trust
studio
me.
clubhouse.
We need your help.
But
These
we
lucha
need,
masks don't pay for themselves,
right.
people.
We need some help.
No, actually, they do.
We need some help,
weird.
and we don't mind asking you for it. So, with that being said, Radiohead, learn them and love them, people.
I just want to say, don't support NPR. Support us.
That's true.
Yes.
We need your help.
Yay!
They get national funding.
Save our station. Radiohead, love them, learn them and love them, people. I fucked it up again. Good night.